Hey folks, Alex here. Today we're playing Welcome to the Dark Place. Um, it's by the same developer as Lethal Company. I've been watching on it for a little while, and it just came out 2 days ago, so playing it. We're playing. Welcome to the Dark Place contains heavy themes surrounding death and mental illness, as well as descriptions of suicide. That is okay with me. If it's not okay with you, click off the video. You need a left and right speaker. Headphones are best. The volume might be too loud if you can hear the static noise. I kind of hear it. Let's do a little tweaking. A little bit of adjustment. I don't think you guys can hear it. After the intro, every choice you make will be saved. You can press escape or start at any time to quit to the main menu. Death resets all progress. You can also reset your progress in the options. Begin. I thought I could describe a state, like a map of sorrow. C.S. Lewis, A Grief Observed. I know it might not stop. I stand my ground. It screeches to a halt. Pull out my pocket pistol. I aim at the driver as I walk around to his door. His window is already rolled down. He's a burly-looking man who looks to be in his 30s. His eyes are darting around, and then he focuses on me. Get out! This ride is mine, I say. The man stares and does nothing. Stare back. A grin spreads across his face, but his eyes stay the same. I see you. He opens the car door and slowly gets out. I wait until he moves away a safe distance. Get in slowly. I seat myself inside, put the door and lock it. He left the key in the ignition. Drive. I press down on the gas, and the dark trees outside start whizzing by. Something doesn't feel right. Look at the back seats. There's nothing back there. This car is pristine. Actually, it's probably new. Something still doesn't feel right. Look in the side view mirror. I don't see anything on the road behind me. Turn the mirror. I turn the mirror. Adjust my seat. Ah, that's all. Move the seat forward and lean it back a little. This is better. Open the glove box. In the glove box is a small note and a road map. Enjoy the car while it's yours. Let's look at the map. On the big wrinkled paper is a tangled mess of colored lines that I can barely see. On the bottom right, scrolled in pencil are the words, "You'll have to keep your own. Tinker with the radio." I click the radio on and twist the dial. Some opera singer. Awkward. Now some silly country music. Gross. I stop at a solemn piano. Ah, classical music. Boring. I twist the dial again. Some experimental rock, some electronic pop. Not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for rap either. Ugh. Keep looking. Then, I find pure static. Watch the road. I lean back and let go of the steering wheel. I'm just resting my foot on the pedal, watching the road with eyes half open, imagining I'm on the ocean. I don't want to drift off. I don't want to drift off. I don't want to drift off. I don't get a choice, do I? I can feel the bright wind and water battering my face. The shore stretches on for miles, and I'm alone. I jerk awake. What was that noise? I'm still on the road. Look up at the sunroof. The sky is dark and clear. I can see some stars. Let's calm down. I listen to the static, and again, I begin to drift off into its waves. I'll go wherever the road takes me. I open my eyes. The low fuel icon is lit up. Already? Let's floor the gas pedal. Press down on the gas. The car surges forward with the last of its fuel. I'll coast on this as long as I can. I notice something ahead. Look ahead. I blink. Oh god. When I open my eyes, a deer is crashing through the front windshield. The airbag goes off and the car swerves into a tree. The deer is spazzing out. Its antlers could kill me. Let's get out. I fall into the grass outside, lying on my back. The deer suddenly freezes and looks at me from inside the car. Let's get up. The deer's head turns around on a swivel all the way around until it's facing me again. And its head pops up on two metal beams, revealing a round, wind-up alarm clock. The clock goes off, rattling atop its severed neck. Wrong way. Oh my god! The deer explodes. The car bursts into flames. I stagger away, standing in the brush, off the side of the road. Turn back. Washed in red light, I stare at the car on fire, my mouth agape. I can't believe what just happened. The deer is gone, or it's in the fire. It struck the woods. The audio is really well done in this game. I stumble away in a panic. Walking down from the road is tough. The grass is tall and wet, and the leaves hang low from the trees. Keep going. I stop. In the moonlight, I see something sitting in the tall grass. A shiny black sculpture of some kind of bird with its head lifted high. A warm, colorful light emanates. A wind gushes out somewhere, as if from an open door. Get a closer look. With its reflective shape, I see a sunny desert road. I turn my head, and it becomes a shimmering glass train, full of passengers, all laughing as it whizzes by. Then it's a cavern, carved out in the shape of a cathedral, lit by an old man's mining helmet. Let's look a little deeper, shall we? The bird shatters under the swing of a sledgehammer. Look up. A scraggly, long-haired old man is hunched over, heaving from exhaustion. Why'd you do that? Stay alive, he blurts out. Then, after a breath, he looks up and waves me off. Go back, hurry. Turn back. I turn around and run, putting up to the road. Keep going. I come to the car and look it over for a second. It's black and smells like burnt oil and rubber. The deer is gone. Where is it now? Look at the side view mirror. All I see in the mirror is a pair of lights approaching. Step out into the road. As I bring my hand down over my gun, something becomes restless in the air around me like static electricity. The headlights are getting closer. Step out into the road. The car screeches to a halt in front of me. Oh my god, is this a loop? Pull out my pocket pistol. Okay, it's not. The hood of the car is unlatched and the windshield is cracked. The kid crying in the back seat. I brandish my pistol. Go to the driver's window. A young, short-haired woman stares at the road ahead, pale hands clutching the wheel. The kid looks like me. Is that me? Open the front door. What am I? Miserable pile of secrets. Something strikes. My game is suddenly full screen. The world crumbles beneath my feet and I fall into a black ravine. I'm drowning. I can't see. Wave my arms. All once true is false in one hard blow. I'm knocked into the dark place where all the people go. Wake up. I pick myself up. The canopy of leaves far above my head shroud the cloudy sky, so it's dim down at the forest floor. I've never been here before. Nailed to a tree, there's a small note. For fresh strikes. Unfortunately, welcome to the dark place. We all go here. Lay by the dark place's 6 rules, or fate's worse than death will find you in this nightmare. Keep reading. Red blots mark liars. Food means death and depravity. Tellers of time are sped up by. This part of the note has been torn, though. Okay, so that's like clocks. 3 blots bad, food is bad, clocks are fast. Holes in suspicious places may lead to the undergoing. Don't listen to the wolf. The train is the only escape. What happens if I read it again? Same thing, right? Okay. The undergoing. Don't listen to the wolf. The train's the only escape. Pick a direction. I hear a distant train whistle. All I have is an empty handgun. Press X to check your pockets. What? Oh. Need to make a map. What? What? Okay. Here's where we're starting. This is so fucking cool. Go north. Forest. To the north, I see a tree with a hole in it. Hello? Let me draw. This is a tree. Right on this square. I think it's closer to here. Is there a way to erase? I don't know. Well, doesn't matter now. Old tree. One of the old trees here has a large hole that allows me to see straight through the other side. Put my arm through the hole. Put my arm through the strange tree. Nothing happens. Close my eyes. Every now and then, I feel something blowing on my arm. Warm. Keep my eyes shut. Uh-oh. Something chomps down. I open my eyes and reel back. My arm is gone. I collapse in shock. End 40. Oops. Oh, liars. Wake up. Okay. Look up. I look above my head. Through the trees, I see a dark cloud moving quickly towards the northwest. Well, let's go towards the northwest, shall we? Oh, and I keep my map too. E is for erase. Got it. Northwest. So this is the bad tree. We'll do a little scribble here. We went north and then we went west. So we're here right now. Ooh, that's a big eraser. Little tree here. And then we went west. We're here. Go west, forest. Now we're here. Go north, forest. North. There's nails hammered into all the trees here. A little dot. Let's go west. The north, I see a flowing stream. So we'll do a little water pattern like this. Small stream. The stream flows westward, down from the north. To the west, I see blood flowing into the water. Well, we're obviously going to go west. The stream flows to the west, down from the east. To the north is a bleeding tree. Okay, well that sounds like fun. It goes like this, and then this tree over here is bleeding. We'll do a little line like that. Bloody tree. A tree has blood seeping out of the cracks in its bark. I'm afraid to come near it. Its blood flows into the nearby stream, making the water red. I can fix this, says a voice from inside the tree. You're making the water unclean. Yes, I know. I'm poisoning the water. You should cut me down. I would make a good lodge. That wouldn't fix it. Yes, it would. I'm sure there's a way. But there isn't another way. That's why I'm here, poisoning the water. So what? Why do you care what happens to me? I don't want to burden you. You won't be a burden. That's a lie. No, I'm telling the truth. I can fix this myself. I can fix it. The tree tears its roots out from the ground and then falls into the water. The whole stream turns dark red. To the east, I see a bleeding stream. South, I see a pleasant stream. So let's go south. Pleasant stream. Oh, it's red stream now. Uh-oh. Goes from the east down to the west. East down to the west. East down to the west. Also, I just picked an arbitrary direction. There's no way I started right here. Or I should say an arbitrary, arbitrary starting point. This is more accurate. Go south. Let's follow the stream. Goes from north down south. So we're going to be here. Down to the west. So we're following the stream. East down to the south. From the north down to the west. Goes from the east down to the west. There's a stream over here. Mouth of red stream. To the west is a lake. I see a dock at the north side. Here a red stream flows west into the lake, slowly turning the lake murky. Okay, so the west over here is a lake. So north here is the dock. We'll do a little square. To the west is a murky lake. See a dock at the north side. South, a river flows into the lake from the east. Okay, so it's actually more like, yes. Oops. It's lake. Now we're here. And dock all the way north. It's continually north. We're here. Lake goes this way. I see a dock at the north side. The southwest is Murky Lake. Get docked. I can go west now. I think it was here. So this lake presumably goes like this. Now I can go here. Get dock on the side of it to the west. Let's go west again. Oh, I can have them up at the same time. That's nice. Okay, so now we're here, Murky Lake. West. Dock on the side of it to the west. Here. To the south, there is a rickety wooden dock running out into the center of the Murky Lake. There's a tin bucket at the end of the dock. To the west is a small wooden... There we go. Now we're here. This comes like this. Let's go south. Dock. Okay. So you get this little squiggly here. Dock goes at least this far. I'm guessing it's only 2 spaces. Oh, it's more than 2 spaces. 3 spaces. Gotcha. Starts here, really, is where it starts. 1, 2, 3. It's way down here. Yeah, same thing, right? There is a bucket. I see something shiny inside. Take the thing. The key. I take the leak shut key. Uh-oh. Hear bubbles in the water to the west. Examine the bubbles. I hear something under the water. Touch the bubbles. Damn it. I should have known. Cold black glove grabs me and pulls me into the murky water. I struggle. My chest goes ice cold as I inhale. End 23. Welcome to the dark place. Continue. Oh, I gotta go all the way back. No. They did tell me that. Okay. Let's go elsewhere. Let's go north. North. Oh no, go elsewhere, sorry. Go west. West. North. North. West. West. We're gonna go elsewhere. I'm not gonna mess with the tree. No, I didn't mean to do that. West. South. West. 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 South. South. West. South. West. West. Okay. We're gonna go north until we hit the dock side. And that was 3, 4. Let's check our map. How accurate did I get? 1, 2, 3. Eh, it was close enough. Okay, to the west. 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 And now we go south. Good thing. North. We're not fucking with the bubbles. Whoa. I hear something emerging from the water. I look back. It's a decrepit, antique diving suit, covered in barnacles and rust. It climbs onto the dock and faces towards me, standing to the south. I don't see anyone inside. What are you? Whoa. The rusty diving suit takes 2 steps down the dock closer to me, making weird noises. Pull out my empty pocket pistol. I aim my pistol at it. The diving suit doesn't move. Back away slowly. Back away. The diving suit doesn't come any closer. Stare at it. It doesn't move. It's just standing there. Keep staring. Keep staring. Yeah. Leave. I leave the dock. The diving suit is still standing there. To the west is a small wooden shed. Let's go west, baby. Shed. Okay. Little square for the shed. Listen. That's concerning. Open the door. I use my key. The door unlocks. Open it. I push open the door. There's a gigantic machine and cords running all over the floor. And a man. His back is turned towards me. He notices the light and covers his face. Ah, no, please! Just give me more time! What are you talking about? Device. What, you aren't here to wreck me? Please, close the door and lock it. Shut the door and lock it. Close the door behind me and lock it. The 2 of us are alone in the shed. The man goes back to fumbling with the big machine. Look at the machine. Looks like a giant black fridge covered in knobs and dials, with big pipes and wheels, like a steam engine. There's also an open panel with cords dangling out. It looms over him. What is your name? I'm Win. Okay. He jumps at my words as if he forgot I was already there. Oh, I'm Win, he says. What are you doing? My machine isn't working, he says. What does the machine do? Keeps me alive, that's what it does. Why? He turns around and looks past me to the door. They'll come take me. They can't find out it's useless or they'll take me. Who are they? Everyone! Where will they take you? They'll take me deep into Dimlu's. What is Dimlu's? You must be new here. Dimlu's Forest, the Lost Forest, the place where the trees align. Endless wandering, endless wandering. Why would they take you to Dimlu's? They mean well. They don't want to hurt me, but I know I'll end up in Dimlu's. Wynn says hopelessly. Every time I stray from the machines, like there's nowhere else to go. I can help. Can you stay here? He says. Just for a little while longer? Then there's the pounding at the door. And Wynn whimpers. Hold the door. I hold the door as best I can. It sounds like there are multiple people outside. Watch him. He turns back to the machine as if to return to work, but his hands are down by his sides. As the door keeps rattling, he finally slides down to the floor. It's hopeless. Endless wandering, endless wandering! No, it's not. The door busts open, sending me across the room. I land on the floor. Look. A dark, cold mist floods in through the door, filling the shed and making me shiver. Then, just as quickly, the mist fades away. The man is gone. There's no one else here. It's quiet. Look at the machine. A fire bursts out of the machine and streaks the door like a firework. Bright embers glide down to the floor where it was. We're outside. I step out of the shed. A blinding light reflects off the lake and something soars above it. I hear a call like a hawk. It leaves a trail of embers that fizzle out on the water, and it zooms between the trees on the south side, leaving a path of fire, which remains. Go elsewhere. The door has been busted off its hinges. South across the lake, I see a burnt path leading somewhere through the tree line. Okay. Let's go west. I assume there's lake here. Okay. West again. Did I hear something? You sure did, and I don't like that. Hell no, dude. I don't like that. South. There's a lake here. Okay. We went here. I need to erase this. This is getting a little messy. No, come back. Okay. There's a lake here. We can go north or west. We can go west. Okay, so we can go south from here. Curves like this. Go into here. Still curves. South. Comes all the way down like this. South. Still lake. Still south, huh? Interesting. This is the big fucking lake. Jesus Christ. Northeast, there's Murky Lake. Aha! Okay, so the lake rounds around here. Go east. There's a water to the north. A dock across the lake. Right now we're here. We can't go in the water. Let's go east again. Grass is scorched. Okay. The grass is scorched in a path leading from the water's edge to the southeast. So that was moving here to here. Let's go one more to the east. Huh? From here I can see the tip of the ship's wooden mast poking up out of the water. Interesting. So I went here. I can't go like this, so it comes down like this. Well, let's go south. Grass is scorched in a path leading. Let's go that way. East. To the north is a murky lake. I see a dock the opposite side. So now we're actually here. Okay. Well, my map's a little fucked up, but that's okay. It's close enough. You can pretty much get that the lake kind of just does this thing. Let's go south. Nope, let's go back north. I need to find that path again. Grass is scorched in a path leading to the east. Okay, we're leading to the southeast. It's still going, huh? So it's like over here, because that was 3 clicks, basically. Let's go east. Another click. Now we're over here, roughly. I see. Northwest, I see a murky lake. So presumably the lake goes like this. But we're gonna go back west. I want to go see where that. Let's go south first. That's roughly over here. I think is where that is. South. Long scratch marks on the trees. Oh, I don't like that. Forest. Oh, bollocks. South. The grass is scorched in a path leading to the south. Okay. So now we're here. This is the correct direction. East. South. Leading to the east directly. Okay, so I'm gonna go east. East. Okay. East again. Actually, scorched the path leading to the east. We're still going east, huh? A lot of east. Big east fans, are we? East. East leading to the south. Oh shit. We're changing it up. We're gonna go south, that's for sure. South leading to the east. Jesus. Stop changing directions. Okay, we went this way. Now we're gonna go this way. But again, leading far to the south. Okay. Now we're going here. South. South again. I think my issue with the lake is I kept marking things. I kept switching up when I was marking things. I was marking things either before or after I was going to them. Oh shit. Narrow asphalt road leading to the west. Okay. To the east, the road ends abruptly. Let's go east first. East. East. Numerous molehills here. Turning. Forest. Feel like little hill. Yeah, that's hill-like. Here's a little dot. And then we just went here. Go east. And you said it ended to the east. Did you not? To the west, the path ends. Your path leads to the east. Okay, we're gonna go back west. Molehills. Ugh. English. Okay. East, then it was molehills. So I need to reduce this. I need to update this. These are the molehills. Two. It was 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Their path leads to the east. We know we're still going south, though. Forest. Forest. Forest still. Okay. What? There's a telephone pole and a poster stuck to it. With a picture of a werewolf grinning and winking cutely. Attend the party. East of Dagger. I don't know about that. We're still going south, though. South. We might be running out of map here, folks. This is concerning. Forest. East, a giant rock juts out from the ground. Okay. Right here we have giant rock. You get a little little triangle for you. South. Oh god. Gate. Oh, I see. To the south, there is a tall, sparkling gold gate and a big monument sign. Millington Grove. In front of the gate, there is the bird lying on the ground, which seems to be dead. The feathers of its wings are blackened and burnt, revealing their spindly bones. So your gate. Let's go like this. You get kind of like a dot thing going on here. Go through the gate. Willy Wonka, okay. South, a red brick path stretches up on the hill. and around me are tall trimmed hedges with big red flowers popping out. A middle-aged man approaches with a cane, a top hat, slick back hair, and a tight, long-sleeved coat with golden trims and fastenings. Hello! Who the hell are you? You get a top hat symbol. Who are you? My name is Win, he says, smiling with big dimples in his wrinkly cheeks. I remember you from the lake shed. Lake? He puts a hand on his chin. Oh, the lake! It feels like a lifetime ago. Why don't you take a walk with me and I'll show you around? He chuckles as he takes out a big, shiny golden pipe and smokes it. Say yes. Win walks with his cane beside me. What brings you here? Then he pulls out some berries and a long-horned antelope jumps out from the bushes at the side of the brick path and nibbles out of his hand. It bounds past us in between the hedges. I followed a burning bird. Oh, how strange. I've never seen one myself before. Sounds like a beautiful creature, though quite inefficient. Ahead of us is a great white triple-decker mansion with mighty spires and roofs upon balconies upon roofs. On the way, Sorry, I was looking at the options. On the way, he shows me a pond with several fish swimming together in silence. I believe the maid is preparing dinner and dessert as we speak. What would you like? That says desert, my friend. Mac and cheese. Ah, we have quite the same exquisite tasting cuisine, you and I. We approach the front door, under a wide awning surrounded by a lush, wild garden beyond a picket fence. What? The door swings open with its own electronic chime. We step into a big foyer. Chocolate-colored tiles and two white marble staircases serving up a balcony with an ornate railing, all colored by a reddish stained glass patterning on the front window. The man places his top hat on a stand and continues with his cane. Look up. A bright, enormous, sparkling chandelier looms across every inch of the room. Look to my side. On a plush rug, there's a big couch and TV mounted on a wall over a fake fireplace screen. I follow Win past a door to my right, through which I see another bigger couch and bigger screen between tall bookshelves. We're just in lethal company. Look ahead. Win walks by a hulking rectangular glass case in the center of the lobby, twice the size of a fridge. Encased inside it, I see a big machine. The same machine that Win was working on in the shed at the lake. Now it's turned off, disconnected, and put on display. Ask about the machine. Oh, it's majestic, isn't it? A real work of art. The man turns and looks up at the obelisk of dials and unplugged sockets. All of it frozen in time on a marble pedestal. It's like a clunky combustion engine. It's not beautiful. My magnum opus, he says. My award. Gives me so many memories of when it was in action. It's ugly. What happened to it? Oh, the maintenance it took to keep it on. It just wasn't realistic to keep it running. Asleep, just afraid to death it would quit out on me. And it did. And well, look at me now. He turns and walks on with a chuckle. Follow him. We enter a red carpeted hallway between the staircases by large paintings. That's my father, and that's my grandfather, he says. He turns in through a doorway on the right. Keep going. We find ourselves in the kitchen. A tall robot buzzes up and asks Win what we want for dinner. Then it rolls off behind the counters and works fast. Its arms swing to the cupboards and stirs pots in a boiler. Win steps out and continues on the hall. Want to see the movie room? He says. Follow him. We walk down the hall through the double doors into a room with a massive projector and pristine leather seats. Win taps the remote control. The bass speakers start to vibrate. Ooh. Norton THQ? What are these? Core memory unlocked. Oh my god. No, it's not Norton. Norton? Not Norton. THQ Nordic, first of all. Second of all, yeah, core memory. Oops, he says. Left the volume on too high. Had to change out the batteries there on the remote. Phew. He offers me a pair of 3D glasses. Want to watch a picture? Sorry, I don't have the time. Of course. I'm not really a movie guy myself. He clicks off the screen and we step back out into the hall. Oh, maybe you'd like to see the horses. I have to go. The man stops and turns back to me. Oh no, that's perfectly understandable. Have a nice day. We all have things to do. We're back through the hallway. He walks with me back towards the kitchen. I have a parrot upstairs. He loves meeting visitors. I gotta go. Wynn looks down. His face droops, and his cane drops with a thud. Are you okay? He walks to the other side of the hallway, onto the painting of his grandfather, and crouches down. He pulls the panel off the wall. Watch him. Oh, it's Molotov! He stands up holding a glass bottle. There's a cloth on the top. He pulls a lighter and flicks it. What are you doing? Wynn throws the bottle across the hall from both of us. It explodes in flames, and the fire alarm goes off. The sprinkler system kicks on quickly and douses the flame out. What are you doing? He swings around and punches the wall. His fist bounces off, and he winces and holds it. What are you doing? Wynn runs past me to a bench with cushioned seats. Under the bench, he pulls up the side of the carpet and then stands up with the grenade and pulls the pin. Take the grenade. I grab the grenade from him and throw it away. It rolls on the carpet. Run. I run back towards the lobby, but after 5 seconds, nothing has happened. I look back. The grenade is on the carpet on the wall opposite from him. Hold my ears. I hold my ears and wait for the detonation. After 5 seconds, it still hasn't happened. The grenade is a dud or something. Look. He flips the bench over and then punches out a wall lamp and kicks a table on his way to the lobby. Oh! Was he the sledgehammer guy? He reaches behind the curtain of a window and pulls out a sledgehammer, and he swings it through the curtain at the glass. Watch. The hammer bounces off the window with a bang, but the glass does not break. He tries again, but it doesn't break. Actually, the entire hallway looks as if he hasn't done anything at all. Heaving, Wynn lugs the hammer along with him out into the lobby. He stomps up to the machine encased on the award pedestal. Stop! He swings and smashes through the glass. I hear bolts from the machine fall into the ground. The lights flicker on the chandelier. Holding the hammer over his head, he tips back and almost falls. He swings again. He strikes the machine. The lights go out everywhere. The windows shatter, and I see the man's shadow jumping out. Parts fly out of the machine and hit the floor. Follow him outside. I run outside, by the front door, into the fresh air. Go elsewhere. Rich estate. Red brick road leads north and south over a gentle hill. To the south, I see a front porch of a white mansion. Oh! The front window has been smashed and a trail of blood leads out. It's dark in there. I walk up the road at the front of the mansion. A trail of blood leads up the red bricks. North, at the top of the hill, I see a fountain. North. It's up here, then down, southwest. Let's go west. And then south. It's west. West. Across the road to the west. Trail of blood leads the wall and around to the front. Let's go south. A tidy thatched roof protects 3 pens. They've all been opened and they're empty. Wynn sits on a rock outside the stable and faces toward the bright field where 2 horses are prancing together, one dark and one gray and one dark brown. Off to him. He doesn't answer or look at me. He's just looking at the horses. He's taken off his coat. The eyelids are half closed, leaning forward with his hands on his knees. What happened to you? He fades, becoming see-through like glass until finally I can't see him anymore. Ooh, a train track. I sat, I'd be under a canopy of petals. To the east is a red brick road curving around the side of a great white mansion which rests in a deep, swirling greenery. nearly trip over a train track which runs east and west. Okay, let's go west. Can't follow it further west. Damn it! Train track runs, so maybe north and then west? No, I'm trapped inside. Oh! It runs under the fence. I got it. We want to go east as much as possible and see if we can find the train station here. Let's go east. Oh, I can't go any further east. Go south. South. Walking the dull hedges. An empty highway. Garbage cans here. We're in someone's backyard. We're behind the mansion right now. There's a basketball court here. Nice. So we need to leave and go out and around. And check stretches from the east through a gap in the fence. There's a gap in the fence. Train track that stretches far to the west and east. 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 Go east, baby. East. Oh, don't trust food. Leads to death and depravity. The food was Wynn's mansion. And then the wolf was that telephone ad that we saw. I don't even know where we are anymore. That's okay. Part of the west and east. We're gonna go east, baby. We're walking along those train tracks. You better believe it stretches far to the west and east. East, I see a turn. Far to the north and west. We're making it. To the south, I see a turn. That's where we just came from. North and south. North and south. North and south. North and south. Colorful squares are drawn on the train track in chalk with numbers, and I'm ending at 20 here. North, I see kids. 3 small children are playing hopscotch on the train track. They've drawn colorful squares on the railroad ties with the chalk jumping across. The squares continue down the train track a very long way south. Hello. They don't seem to notice me go elsewhere. South, I see kids playing hopscotch. We're gonna go north. Stretches far north and south. North and south. North and south, baby. Wonder how much further north. Oh, hello. A man sits on the train track wearing a dark gray jacket. In a gravelly voice, he says, "You know this track leads to a place called Dimloos." That wasn't very gravelly. "You know this place leads to a place. Fuck." Yes. Getting lost is a lot like drowning, isn't it? Every wrong turn is another right turn you'd have to make. Just a few is all it takes. It's possible to find a way out. It's optimistic. Optimism raises your chances by a few percent. Go elsewhere. I do like that they have different events placed along the tracks. You're not just getting bored going all the way up the track on its own. I think that's good design. It definitely goes north far as hell, though. How big is this train track? Oh, the blood trail leads off to the west. Okay, let's presume we're like over here right now, right? Let's go west. I'm curious about this blood trail. The west. I think east and west. Can't possibly fit in there. The west is a big cobblestone wall that stretches north and south. There's a small crack on the bottom of the wall here where a few spans have been taken out, and a blood trail leads into it from the east. I can't possibly fit in there. Okay. Let's go back east and go back up the train track, shall we? We're just far. Far to the north. And further north we go. A hot wind blowing from the north. Ooh. It's a blazing forest fire. Jack leads into the smoke and fire. I can barely see it make a turn to the west. Dagger forest. Oh, shit. Okay, so further east is the wolf. We don't want to go there. Far to the north. Runs through the fire. Let's go west. Okay. A familiar fence within the flames running east-west. I think we're going the right way. Because I'm trying to get to the train station, which I assume is up the north of this forest fire. Somewhere. Somewhere or other. Backline. White cottage to the north of the blazing forest fire. What's white cottage that faces the fire? I'm closer. The man notices me. His face is rigid and his head is balding. Hey, what are you doing here? He says jovially with a smile, though his eyebrows are lowered as if they're stuck that way. Off to the porch. I step up onto the porch and under the awning, but it's as if the sun was right next to us. Why don't you rest your legs, he says. It's hot out here. Well, why don't we step inside? There's plenty if you're thirsty, the man says. He groans and gets out of his chair and goes to the door. We're not following him. Thanks, but I need to get going, I say. I step off the porch and sit out again. Yeah, because we're not messing with that. Welcome to Dagger. The north is a blazing forest fire and a big sign faces me that says welcome to Dagger. A wide, well-kept asphalt road runs straight past the sign into the fire. Branches and leaves have made a bridge for the fire for it to burn across, so I can't go further. Okay, we're following the train tracks. This is a really big map. Okay. In the smoke was the corner of a train track leading north and east. Okay. East is a blazing fire. North, a rainforest below. The north, the trees are like big mossy towers. The roots tangle through the ground, which is blanketed with pine needles. To the east is a blazing forest fire. Through the smoke, I see a train back running north and south. To the east, the towering cedars are on fire. Through the smoke, yada yada yada. Okay, that's going to repeat now. We're going to follow this north. The east, there's a big sign here at the edge of the fire that reads, Welcome to Dagger Forest. Behind it is the long row of blackened signs where the flyer is claimed. Train tracks run north. Havana. All around here, sparse acacia trees pop out of the rocky ground and bloom outward. To the east, the trees are all on fire. Through the smoke, I see a train track running north and south. Standing out against the burning tree line to the east, I make out a shape of a tall, narrow house and pointy roof, all white. Perfectly white. I cross over a hill to get a better view of the house. It's shot in a harsh light from the fire behind, as it faces out toward the prairie and wheat fields across the river to the northwest. Looks like a house a child drew. Come to the front. The house is close ahead now. I get a better look at the details. There are black lines streaking all over it, some curving, some swirling, some disappearing into the square windows to the left and right of the door. Go to the door. The house is surrounded by muddy grass. There are no steps leading to the front door, and it's a little short. It looks crumpled and distorted along with the walls as if they'd taken rain damage. It's all the same white color. Listen. On the door. I trip and tear through the closed door with a loud rip landing in my hands. Get up. I get up. The hallway leads into the house from the front door. The floor is papered, so are the walls. There are two doorways, nearest on the right. The black lines stretch down the hall across the walls, ceiling, and floor. Behind me, there's an ornate hat, or beside me, there's an ornate hat stand made of paper like an origami sculpture. Down the hall. I track mud through the thick paper floor of the hallway. Through the doorway, on my right, I see a quaint kitchen full of black lines. Red lines shine through a single window above the counters. Then I notice a small brown dog with a red collar staring at me wide-eyed in the corner and shaking. Good boy? I don't think he liked that. The dog screams and zips up across the paper kitchen, leaping up into the sink. It's flailing, it tears the whole sinking counter down to shreds, ending up on the floor in a pile of ripped up paper upside down. Calm down! He kicks off the wall and slams into the opposite corner of the kitchen, ripping a hole into another room. Step into the kitchen. I have to duck under the doorway, and the counters feel just a little too low for my height. The fridge, a torn up sink, and a dog wall on the floor, all made of white paper. The dog left a hole in the wall. Well, if we learned anything... We'll open the fridge. Aw, damn. The fridge actually opens as I pull it carefully. There are white boxes and jugs, all intricately folded. There's nothing in them, though. See, if I learned anything, it's don't trust the holes. Let's leave the house. Let's go north. Deep river cuts. No, no! I gotta figure out how to get to the train station. North is a deep, wide river. Across it is a purple prairie with cows grazing. Ah! Hold on. We're gonna check running north and south, but we can't go north because there's a river here. Okay. Let's go. Nope, I meant to keep going west. 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 North is a deep, wide river. Aha! A bridge. The north is a bridge across a wide, deep river. On the other side, I see a prairie of deep green grass and colorful flowers with cows grazing. The south is a savanna of tall, yellow, brittle grass. To the north is a prairie. Deep green. Long bridge, huh? Savannah. Let's go east. East. And there's a wide river to the east, protecting the deep green grass of the prairie from a raging, towering fire. Really heat even from where I stand. South of me, the river turns and flows west. Go north. North, across a short fence, the grass ends at a vast plain of rock. An endless rocky plain. To the east, there are no trees as far as the eye can see. Hundreds of people standing out in the distance, looking at the horizon. Oh, the train! The southeast is a blazing forest fire. The wall of fire reaches all the way up to the dead, dry rocks of dusk and stretches on for miles east. South, water flows out of these cracked rocks into a wide stream separating the fire from the prairie. The west of it. Go east, baby. Yes! Yes, train track! Northward, the track runs straight through dusk. To the south, it runs in the giant wall of fire, burning trees. Go north. Oh, we're getting close. The track runs in a straight line through dusk, north and south. The track turns here, running in a straight line to the south and to the west. Okay. Runs in a straight line across dusk, far to the east and west. All around the track, water seeps the cracks and the rocks flowing south. We're going west, baby. Westbound and down. Far to the east and west. Dusk is huge, apparently. God, I love the audio design of this. It's great. The sound design, same thing. Runs in a right, runs in a right, runs in a straight line across dusk. Surely we'll come across the station soon. The ambiance is getting louder. Ambiance, whatever you want to pronounce this. Off the train track to the north, there are crowds of people moving slowly towards the horizon. Dusk. The horizon is so close, so bright. I can almost reach it. I don't trust that. We're not following that. We're going west. That feels like a trap. That feels like my demise over there. They said the train was the only way out. I should have written down on my map at the very beginning those rules. Remember the 3 dots of red are liars. Remember the food. Remember time. Running quickly, but that was torn off. Maybe that's the horizon. Because we're in dusk. Remember the wolf? Far to the west, I see a dark and pale forest of trees mostly aligned in a perfect grid. Okay. I think we're getting closer. It's time to drink some water. I'm shadowed from the west by a dark and pale forest of trees almost perfectly spaced apart. It's quiet under the trees. It's quiet here. See a sign posted to the south. Oh god. The white aluminum side covered in rust. It reads, warning, Dimloos contains infinitesimal space. Approach at your own risk. Well? What? No. It's quiet here. The west, the track leads into the darker forest. There's a giant dark cloud hanging over it. There are warning signs nailed to the trees telling me to turn back east. I can't see that again? Oh, that was so cool. We're going west. Dimloos. Oh, God. We might be here forever. I have a feeling. Getting darker. All the bushes and trees are coated in a dull half-light that plays tricks on my eyes. I keep seeing things in the corner of my sight. There's a colorful, polka-dotted banner hanging over the track here, strung between the trees. Looks fit for a birthday party. Read it. Welcome to Dimloos. It reads in bright pink and red and pink bubbly letters. Below that is a smaller text reading, say hello to our lovely residents. Follow the winding creeks and trails. Go elsewhere. Come on, train station's gotta be here somewhere. Getting darker. Dark cloud looming above makes it seem like nightfall. In the south, a small trail leads down from the train track. We're going west. We passed by the trail. We're going west. We're going west, baby. I believe in us. I believe. We're going west, baby. Oh, God. I don't like this. What? It's completely dark. Lampposts now line the side of the train track. The track leads uphill before leveling out again. The track stretches west and east. The north is a mossy paved walkway leading to a small house. I hear something inside. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Where's that train station? Track veers south. To the west is a tall chain link fence. We're going south, baby. Oh, fuck no. I hear movement behind the trees to the east. A man stumbles out of the trees from the east and runs onto the train track. He's not wearing shoes. Don't interact. Help! Help! He scratches and hits himself on the head. Dimloos is full of itself. Full of itself. He turns all around, looking up and down at the trees and the ground, but doesn't seem to notice the train track he's standing on. Almost as if it doesn't exist. His eyes are bloodshot. Don't interact. The man stumbles off the train track to the west and runs into a tree, holding onto it as if the ground was rippling underneath his feet. Then he stumbles into another, moving further and further out into the pitch darkness. Don't interact. That's... no. Absolutely the hell not. Are you kidding me? Hell no. Some Velociraptor shit. If I don't move, he won't see me. I can't see him anymore. Nope. Clocks are evil. I hear a clock ticking somewhere in the dark. going south. Track veers east. Stretches east and west. Absolutely insane train track, by the way. Ooh, there's a blood trail leading away from the track south. Track stretches east and west. I'm good. I'm good. I feel like I'm being watched. Tiny pair. There's a pair of tiny pink shoes in the grass to the north. No. I have a feeling if I get off the beaten path in Dimloos, I'm not getting back to it. Track veers sharply to the south. Shoddy picket fence to the north up there. The east, I hear someone screaming for help. I don't trust it. I can't help them. I keep on going. I don't trust anyone in this godforsaken forest. Also, I have yet to mention in this video, I'm sitting in the dark. Come on. You hear the thunder strike from the cloud above Dimloos. Reminds me of the time I sprinted along a railroad track as it was starting to storm. And then the rain started coming at us horizontally. Not a fun time. I very much thought we were going to get struck by lightning. The west is a wooden bench in the grass. A large sign is attached to the tree beside it with the words, "Rest your legs." No, we're going south. I passed by the bench. I'm persistent. You're not getting me. It's getting brighter. Track stretches north and south. Come on. Come on. I hear noise to the south. Is that a train? Oh. There's a ridiculous sound of warning signs around the track here. The track has been splattered with a bright red paint, and the speaker is mounted on a tall aluminum sign blaring an alarm. Read the signs. The aluminum sign has black words imprinted on it. Do not interact with wanderers. Yellow tape has been strung between wooden posts at the edge of the train track. Another sign says keep one foot on the railway at all times. Yep. It's only reinforcing what I already knew. It's only getting brighter as I get south. South, the trees are no longer aligned. We're almost out of Dimloos. Trees are no longer aligned. The south, trees seem brighter. It's quiet here. Train. The sound of a train. I hear you. The southwest is a shaded platform and some strangers nearby, which is far to the north and south. The west. Shaded platform. That was a shaded platform. See, that could be a train station, but it also said keep one foot on the track at all times. Pale dark shadow stretched over the track from east to west. A young woman in a tattered gray suit is crouched beside the track. Carefully both ways her head and swivel. I don't trust her. You sound like a wanderer to me. Wall, Blacksmeet East. Read the writing. Old freak left his cement tower, always locks the door behind him, can't keep us out forever, left his key by the south side of the tower. I'm not dealing with that. We're staying on the railroad track. He told me exactly what to do. I'm afraid of you people. It's a man walking down the track. He's skinny, wearing a brown striped suit and round glasses. Go elsewhere. The wide blue lake. There's north and south along the wide blue lake to the east. Across the lake here I see an old rundown mansion at the top of a hill. Come on. Come on. Come on. I believe we can find this godforsaken train. Northeast, I see a wide, glistening lake. The east, a steep hill leads up the cracked concrete curb. Above that is the looming wall of a modern building. That's a Fey circle. They're dancing Fae all around over there. Track stretches north, south along a grassy, hilly field to the east, across from which I see pale bold cypresses protruding from a swampy marsh. How big is this map? Holy shit. Come on. Come on, we gotta be close. North and south. Track turns here going east across the field. We're getting closer. I wonder if the music means we're almost at the train station. It's getting louder. Oh, the north I see bold cypresses protruding from a swampy marsh like bony fingers. The south the ground gets rockier. Well, we're not going either direction. We're going to the train station. I guess there's music coming from the marsh itself. The south is a sharp cliff. Southeast, a highway suddenly ends, dropping off a cliff. Yet cars are continuing to run off the edge. To the south is a wide 6-lane highway. It's pretty wide, alright. Small traffic island with some short grass and a lemon tree, where a boy stands with a small dog on a leash. No, we're going elsewhere, dude. We don't trust this. Small traffic island, boy knelt down and is hugging the dog, sitting there with his eyes closed. We're going east still. Okay, the south is a wide 6-lane highway turning away from me. There we go. Holy shit, I just did a circle. I'm gonna cry. We just did a whole loop around the goddamn map. We ended all the way back up at the mansion. Mother. No. Oh my god. We're going elsewhere. Let's go back up to the platform. All the way back north. Okay, so now I have a vague idea of where I am, at least. We're pretty far west on the map. Yep, cars continue to run off the edge, I know. Let's go this way. We followed the entire damn thing through Dimloos. That means Dimloos is like... Oh! The cloud that gets mentioned at the very beginning of the game. It's probably the cloud over Dimloos. That's really mean. In a cool way. Oh, I went off the track. My bad. Okay, we're gonna go back north. I'm gonna go to that platform with the strangers. That sounds like a train station to me. I was just afraid based on the warning we got, but maybe it's intended that you go in from the direction I came out? Or down, or whatever? The world may never know. Okay, we'll have a modern building. New north. Cracked concrete curb. Here's the lake. Wide blue lake. There's multiple lakes, too. Okay, let's go back north. We're ignoring the cement building. This is where the note is over here, I believe. Yeah, they're writing on the wall. My bad. We're ignoring her. Go north. We haven't bumped back into that one man with the suit, which I think is probably a good thing. Northwest to the west. There are people standing around on the old cement, staring at the train tracks. The man closest to me is wearing a big green coat and scarf. His expression is blank. What's your name? I'm Tristan. Nice to meet you. What are you doing? Waiting for the train. When's it coming? I don't know. I've been waiting here a long time, but it's coming. I'm sure. That's enough. Now I get to ask you questions. You going to New Dim, Luz? Yes. Sorry. Well, you should know it's up north, not far, so be careful. Harder to stay away from Dimluz once you've been there, and somehow harder to remember where it is. Neely waits for a moment, then sidles close to me to whisper. The others at the station. I hear them coughing and stepping around. But they're not real. Look at the people. What? In my peripheral vision, the various strangers standing about the train station platform are moving, just shuffling about, standing anxiously. But when I look to one directly, it's just a cardboard cutout, completely still and silent. What is happening? He whispers, I don't know why. This has been happening ever since I stood here. I'm afraid of what would happen if I try to leave. Will they all turn on me? You should leave. Maybe I should. But my family, I want to see them again. Okay. He mutters something to himself, folds his arms, and waits, watching the train tracks. I decide to get away from the train station platform as quickly as possible. I can't even go back. Ooh. I can't even go back. Oh, wait, hold on, southwest. I can go back. To the south. Okay. East, I see a train track. Oh, I had to go all the way through Dimluz for the horizon, didn't I? Oh, God. We went really damn far, didn't we? Back in Dimluz we go. I believe. Go back into that horizon. Yep, we already saw this. I think I was supposed to come from the south into Dimluz here. That feels correct to me. Well, I don't know if anything's correct directly, but you know. We're not getting off the damn tracks in Dimluz. I don't want to die. These tracks stretch on forever. Dimluz is huge. Okay. South. I can't believe we walked a damn loop on the train tracks. Maybe there is no way out. The train was the only way out. The train station, though. Here's to the west. 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 We're not going north. I think they go north again soon. A couple of west actions from here somewhere. Not following the blood trail. Oh, maybe it's longer than I thought. There we go. Here's to the north. West is the large tree. Oh, fix my posture. Oh, I do not fuck with the clock. Track rears east. Then we stay east. We go east. I think there were a few things for us to bump into over here off the track. Yep, we're not going in. One foot on the track at all times. We're gonna go downhill at some point, right? Rack stretches east. Rack stretches west and east. Maybe this way. Pass by the trail. Yeah, we're not going down the trail. Getting brighter. Okay, we're almost out of Dimloos. We're almost there. This is a good sign. I bet you... Oh, we're going elsewhere. I bet you those little cinematics that played when we first entered Dimloos play no matter what direction you enter it from. I feel like they have to. Yeah. Okay. Quiet here. It sure is. Where's the horizon? Okay, we're ignoring Dimloos. It sure does run in a straight line. Okay, we're going north. The horizon is so close, so bright. I almost reach it. We're going north. Keep moving away from the dark place closer to the horizon, farther out into the endless sea of those like me. The farther we drift, the slower the tide, but we won't stop until we arrive. End one. Oh. Well, that was Welcome to the Dark Place. I hope you all enjoyed. That was really cool. I'll see you all next time. Hasta luego.